Pokemon are going extinct? What? Hello everyone, welcome to this video. In this video, I'll be reacting to one of the early uploads from the YouTube channel The Game Terrorists. I'm a huge fan of their work and I hope that you will like this video as well. This video is about Pokemon! Yes, so yeah, since this video is about Pokemon, I hope that you like this video as much as I do. So do drop a like, share, subscribe, and comment and follow on my channel. Thank you. And let's get on with the video about Pokemon! Okay, I gotta stop this.
Welcome to the Alola Islands, a land of beauty and adventure, where you can do all of your favorite island activities, battle intercontinental crime syndicates, enter wormholes to other dimensions, and collect stickers. Stickers? Weirdest vacation ever.
Oh, wait. Destroy syndicates, enter black holes, and stickers, and you are trying to tell me and you're trying to tell me that stickers is the weird part? Huh. Oh gosh. Dun, 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 dun.
Hello, Internet! Welcome to Game Theory.
Hello! Hello! Welcome.
My Alolan form is a sunburnt tourist wearing board shorts and a fanny pack. Hey, it's time for a new Pokemon game, which means it's also time to dig into the ecological sciences to dissect the outlandish shenanigans Nintendo is trying to shove down our faces this time. And let me assure you, shenanigans are indeed afoot in the Alolan archipelago, because Game Freak has made decisions in the Pokemon Sun and Moon games that foretell a tragic future for all the cute, cuddly creatures that you've come to know and love in this series. Decisions that actually mean catastrophic things for the ecology of this tropical paradise. In short, there is a slow poison that was purposely placed in the lore of Pokemon Sun and Moon that practically guarantees that some of your all-time favorite Pokemon go extinct on these islands. You heard that right, Pokemon extinction, an unintended consequence of something that was intentionally programmed into these games. So what is this undiscovered threat and which Pokemon are fated to face the genetic axe? That is what we're exposing today. With 7 generations of games and 805 total Pokemon before even including Mega Evolutions and Alola forms.
Wow! You are mentioning that Pokemon are disappearing? That's a bold claim.
Easy to assume that the creators of these games are just mindlessly pumping out new designs to fill their roster of merchandisable plushies. And
that is definitely not Pokemon, that is Digimon.
Looking at some of the creative decisions they've made, you might be justified in thinking that. Honey, I can't find my keys! Oh, wait, here they are. Oh, never mind, it was just a cleft key, I'm still missing those keys. Other dishonorable mentions, Doug Trio with Crappy Weaves, Living Sandcastle, and Pedo Bear, who, if the design didn't already clue you in that they were phoning it in, has the name Beware. Beware. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Pokemon, the highest grossing media franchise in history.
Beware. That's good. A clap and a half for you. Yes.
That's no exaggeration, by the way. Pokemon beats out Star Wars at number 2.
Wow.
Pokemon has earned $55 billion, topping Star Wars' total of $42 billion.
As of 2017, this video came out in the year 2017. Right now in the year 2021, it's a lot more.
And you have none other than quality designs like Beware to thank for that. Still looking for those keys though. Anyway, although some...
I really like it that he's still like, still looking for the keys though.
Maybe a bit phoned in, others demonstrate that a lot of thought actually went into these designs and backstory. Case in point, the Alolan Pokedex entry for Donald Trump. I mean, Yungoos. You can tell the difference because Yungoos' hair looks more realistic.
Yeah, this joke did not age well. Yeah.
Anyway, the Pokédex tells us that despite the fact that Yungoos debuted in Generation 7 with the release of Sun and Moon, it's not actually native to the Alolan region. Yungoos did not originally live in Alola, but was imported from another region. According to Nintendo, Yungoos was introduced to the Alolan region to deal with the exploding Rattata population, which, as anyone who's ever played a Pokemon game before can tell you, Rattata overpopulation is a major problem. Seriously, kill them all, Yungoos! Go get them! Unfortunately, introducing Yungoos to Alola didn't curb the Rattata's numbers so much as drive them into the urban areas of the islands and force them to become nocturnal, giving birth to the Alolan variant of Rattata, which is now a dark type. This in turn helps them to survive since Yungoos is active during the day.
From normal type become a dark type for the Rattata Pokemon. That's interesting.
And how impressive is that? All of that thought just to explain a simple new Pokemon form. I mean, love or hate these games, you gotta hand it to the Pokemon team. They really thought that one through. Except they didn't think it through far enough. Because in creating this backstory, Game Freak has actually put a death sentence on thousands of innocent Pokemon across the Alolan Islands.
Really?
You see, Yungoos being imported into Alola means that it's technically an invasive species. In real life, an invasive species is any living organism, plant or animal that's not native to an ecosystem.
For example, I can give one good example. Human beings.
And while that may not sound all that threatening, approximately 42% of all endangered species on Earth are on those at-risk lists because of an invasive species that wound up in its part of the world. What happens is that this new invasive species doesn't have natural predators in that part of the world, and as a result, it can breed and spread quickly, taking over the area. And since local plants and animals haven't had to deal with this creature before, they haven't evolved defense mechanisms against it. In just a short amount of time, the invasive species takes over, causing the underprepared local wildlife to go extinct. So yeah, good job, humans. You brought Yungoos to Alola to eat the Rattata adapted and found a way to survive, which means that now you're left with a huge population of Yungoos that have to eat something else and are gonna find it no matter what. After all, as the Pokédex entry says, with its sharp fangs, it will bite anything. It wanders around in a never-ending search for food, which means someone else is on the chomping block. And you know it's gonna be one of those cute little ones. But to find out exactly which Mons get the munch, we need a trip to the history books. You see, the Yungoos Rattata fiasco actually has parallels to the real world. In the 1800s, Hawaii, yeah, the Hawaii that Pokemon's Alola region happens to be based on.
To be honest, I used to say Hawaii, and then yeah, I learned that it's actually called Hawaii. So yeah, difference. Similar.
Had problems with wild rats eating crops. The croppers' solution to this was to import mongooses to deal with them. Yungoos? Mongoose? Hey, I said the Pokemon team did their homework. I didn't necessarily say they didn't plagiarize. Anyway, the mongoose situation might have worked out if it weren't for the fact that the mongoose, which hunt during the day, seldom crossed paths with the nocturnal rodents that were only active at night.
Oh.
Slow clap, humanity. Slow clap. Next time you think about importing a foreign species and upsetting the balance of an entire local ecosystem and potentially sending a bunch of animals into permanent extinction, maybe you should do your homework first. And to this day, the mongoose continue to be a problem across most of the Hawaiian Islands. So what did the mongooses target for food instead of the rats? Well, basically anything. Small mammals, reptiles, insects, but most of all, the eggs and hatchlings of ground-nesting birds and endangered sea turtles. In fact, on Puerto Rico, the mongoose has been the cause of at least 7 amphibian and reptile extinctions, and in Jamaica was the primary cause of the extinction of a lizard, a snake, 2 birds, and a species of rat.
No! Extinction! Like legit extinction. There's no more of that species left. What? That's just wrong. That's bad. That's horrible. That's not good.
Now, I tracked all the areas Yungoos appear across Alola, and let me tell you, it's everywhere. Routes 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 8. You can already start to see how this invasive species is literally taking over the entirety of Malay and Akala Islands. And that's not even the fullest extent of this. Its evolved form, Gumshoes, is everywhere late game, appearing on routes 10, 11, 15, 16, and 17, otherwise known as the entirety of Ula Island. In short, this isn't just one island's wildlife at risk, it is the entire ecology of the whole Alolan archipelago that's about to suffer a massive multi-species extinction. Then, knowing that Yungoos prefer to hunt close to the ground and only during the day, I eliminated any Pokemon who were active at night or tended to stay in trees. Lastly, there were a ton of bug Pokemon across all of these routes, but bugs have huge populations, and it would be difficult for Yungoos to really damage the overall numbers of those populations, so I didn't really consider them at risk. In the end, I was left with the following list of Pokemon that will, in the near future, be completely wiped out from the islands by the overpopulation of Yungoos and Gumshoes. Slowpoke, Vullaby, Delibird, and brace yourself, because here comes some real fan favorites: Igglybuff, Pichu, and Eevee.
No! Igglybuff, Pichu, and Eevee. Why? No! Oh my gosh. What? Seriously, what? Oh my gosh. Wow. Fan favorites are all this.
Every single one of these Pokemon species will be wiped clean from the Alolan Isles unless something is done to combat the Yungoos infestation. That is 6 entire species suddenly gone from an ecosystem. You can bet that's gonna throw some food chains into chaos. Luckily, all of
I love it at what's the Pokemon?
Entire species suddenly gone from an ecosystem. You can bet that's gonna throw some food chains.
So do you understand what this means? So eaten by Magikarp, eaten by I forgot this. Sharpedo, Garchomp. Sorry, this one eaten by Sharpedo, eaten by Kyogre, eaten by Willot. Oh my god! 1, 2, 3 Pokemons. I forgot. Oh gosh. It's funny how they mentioned that Willot is actually eating Kyogre. Note that Kyogre is a legendary Pokemon, right? And Willot is technically a normal Pokemon that you can see across the sea. So, fun fact. Wow.
Into chaos. Luckily, all of them are species that appear elsewhere in the Pokemon world, so no one species would truly be gone forever, or at least not gone forever solely because of Yungoos. Because that's not where the story ends. Yungoos is only one of the invasive species brought onto Alola by humans. For example, according to the Dex entry in Pokemon Sun, Grimer was brought in to solve a problem with garbage, developed over time into this form. Besides the difference in color, look at those teeth. The Pokedex entry from Moon would tell us that those are actually, quote, lumps of toxins. If one falls off, lethal poisons leak out. So the second species inserted onto these islands by humans just so happens to contain lethal poisons. And since Grimers are specifically used to treat polluted wastewater, you can bet that those toxic crystals are gonna do a lot of damage to the sea life around Hau'oli City and the Cape of Ula Ula Island. Then there's Makuhita, also brought into the region by humans. Since these guys train themselves by slamming their bodies into trees, the plant life around Route 2 is absolutely gonna suffer under his body slams. That in turn affects the nesting sites for birds found there like Spearow. And lastly, perhaps the single biggest threat to the islands, Meowth.
Meow, that's right.
Yet
Wait, what? Meowth? Like the Alola version of Meowth? Seriously? Oh, by the way, I really like it that he mentions the Meowth in the anime can talk. So let me try. Meow. That's right. Oh my god. They just
again, the Pokedex tells us this Pokemon was not originally found in Alola. Human actions caused a surge in their numbers and they went feral. Honestly, it's another story ripped straight from Hawaii, where feral cats have established populations on all 8 of the main Hawaiian islands. In fact, wild cats are listed among the most harmful invasive species globally by the International Union for the Conservation of Nature, contributing to the extinction of 33 species.
Cats. The cute and adorable cats. Cute so much. Wow. I mean, wow.
birds. Each year, wild cats kill approximately 2.4 billion birds. The Meowth invasion in Alola, meanwhile, means even more likelihood that bird Pokemon start diminishing in number, absolutely putting Pikipek on the menu, and, since it shares some routes with Yungoos, basically ensuring the disappearance of Pichu. Huh, way to treat your series mascot there, Pokemon. Seems like even Game Freak is sick of Pikachu at this point. In short, the Alolan ecosystem is just flat out screwed. We already know that there's a high probability that 6 species will fall victim to the Yungoos alone, and who knows how many others will suffer similar fates thanks to the non-native Grimers, Makuhitas, and Meowths. It used to be that the phrase "gotta catch 'em all" was just for completionists looking to fill out their Pokedex.
Completionist, yeah.
But in Alola, the phrase takes on a whole new meaning. Gotta catch 'em all the individual members of the invasive species, because if you don't, the ecosystem of these islands will be permanently ruined. Who knew that a game about cuddly creatures would continue to be so incredibly depressing?
What? I was gonna say so incredibly mind-boggling. He mentioned depressing. Depressing is like what? Come on, be more family-friendly. Positive?
But hey, that's just a theory.
More like professional hunk.
A game theory. Thanks for watching. You know what's not going extinct anytime soon? Quality Pokemon theories. Hit that subscribe button to make sure that you catch them all. And if you want to learn more about how natural selection has affected the designs of individual Pokemon species across these series of games, well then click the box to the right. Now if you'll excuse me, I think Hello Neighbor is coming out soon.
Hello Neighbor. Ooh, that's interesting. But yeah, this episode of the Game Theorists is really thoughtful actually. Makes us think about what went wrong in our development of society. Yes, so yeah, it's a good thought process. Given that Pokemon it's a good reference. It's a good reference. I hope that you like this video, and I highly recommend that you watch some of their other videos as well. It's really educational and just interesting to watch, and also enjoyable to watch as well. Yeah. And if you do like my videos, please consider to like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Yeah, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel, and comment down below if you have anything to share with us. Thank you. And yeah, I'll see you next time. But hey, that's just a theory. A game theory. Thanks for watching. Thank you. Gotta catch them all. It's literally have to catch them all so that have better control of the situation. Ecology, yes. Yeah. Not sure if the audience actually know this, but I'm a huge fan of Pokemon, so let's sing a song. 1, 2, 3, go. I want to be the very best. Oh wait, a tempo. I want to be the very best that no one ever was. To catch them is my real test. To train them is my goal. I will travel across the land, searching far and wide. This Pokemon to understand the power that's inside. Pokemon, gotta catch 'em all, it's you and me. I hope it's our destiny. Pokemon, oh, you're my best friend. In the world we must defend. Pokemon, gotta catch 'em all. Oh, hi! Oh my god, my singing is just horrible. I hope that you like it. Thank you. Anyways, but hey, that's just a theory. A Pokemon theory. Thanks for watching.